This is love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Welcome to another video. You may notice I got a haircut and I shaved my face, so it is smooth now. So for this video, I want to talk about one of my favorite things in the world. I don't love the internet as much as I love God, but I really enjoy the internet. And one of my favorite places to go on the internet is Reddit. Reddit is kind of like the grand central station of all the internet, where just everything comes together in one beautiful mess of awesomeness. One of my favorite subreddits on Reddit is one called Our Catholicism. Our Catholicism is this wonderful place where Catholics all over the world can come together and post prayer requests, share interesting articles, and talk about things that are bothering them in the Catholic Church. A couple weeks ago, I went on to Our Catholicism and I posted the question, "Hey Catholic Redditors, what do you love about being Catholic?" And within a couple days, I got some really awesome answers, which I want to share with you right now. I'm going to point out that I'm probably going to mispronounce a lot of people's names, so I apologize for that. Let's get started. Yes, and If Then says, 2 years of increasingly undeniable providence. God save me. That is beautiful, Yes and If Then. That is beautiful. I love that answer. Chakra says, because Catholicism is true. You know what? I think we can just end the video right there. You know, we'll just turn it off. I mean, we don't need any more than that. Catholicism is true. We don't need any other answers. Wait, don't leave, don't leave. There's more, I promise. I'm sharing with you right now. Here we go. Crux Sacra Sid Mihiluk says, the way the church explains why she teaches what she does. A big part of what brought me back was how the scientific and philosophical arguments of the pro-life position, contraception, sexual and body teachings were so sound and unwavering throughout the years. It all clicked and made way more sense than the secular way of life. It's difficult to live in a world where it seems like science and faith are always clashing all the time, but when you really look at it, science and faith go along together. Though there are some things that we will disagree about, and hopefully if we actually have a conversation about these different topics, we can come to a better understanding. We may not agree, but a better understanding is better than fighting all the time. Master Thief says, I've been many places, institutions, and situations where I was treated as an individual input to be used, a problem to be solved, an outsider to be crushed into submission, or an abnormality to be corrected. The church and all the people in it have always treated me as a person to be loved. I'm glad to hear that, Master Thief, because that's what a church should be. It should be a welcoming, open place where people just come together and worship God and support one another. Dandrick says, one of the reasons I hold to my Catholic faith is because the church has gifted us with such saints as John Paul II and Blessed Mother Teresa. Their lives show me more about the power of the gospel than anything else I can think of. And we are lucky to have awesome saints like JP2 and Blessed Mother Teresa, who are an awesome example of what it means to be Catholic and just live our lives with love and care for others. And you know, we don't always think that we're always called to be saints. We're like, no, these are specific people who are called to be saints or who are saints. But if you're a Catholic living in your faith, you're called to be a saint. Kind of freaky. I need to step up my game a little bit. I need to do a little bit better. There's like 2 St. Anthony's. I'd have to be like a St. Tony or something. Is there a St. Tony yet? I'll look that up later. Mike the Moose says, the coherent, rich, textured, deep, and broad theology and philosophy of the church is the closest to divine truth that I can determine exists. The glorious contribution by the church's doctors is staggering and humbling. Truly, this church is of God. I really like that, because as Catholics we always try and seek truth in our lives. Why wouldn't we? Because God is the truth. Think about it. Jeff Ferguson says, 2 reasons come to my immediate mind. 1, it's the only Christian denomination that ever bothered to suggest that its founder is Jesus, not Martin Luther or John Smith or King Henry VIII, but Christ himself. 2nd, the Mass, and more specifically the Eucharist, in which Christ is made truly present for us. Other denominations talk about Jesus quite a lot, and many of them have truly excellent Bible study type sermons, but I don't feel Christ's true presence at those other services in the way that he is present at the Mass. Jeff Ferguson, that is a beautiful answer. Necklaces? Necklaces? Okay, necklaces. Necklaces says the Eucharist. I mean, those other things are way great too. Mary, the intercession of saints, the intricacy of detail writing throughout the ages that corroborates and builds upon each other, that demonstrates a phenomenal understanding of living for the eternal, omnipresent, omnipotent God. But the Eucharist overshadows it all. Chalk another one up to the Eucharist. Thank you to everyone who responded to my question on the R-Catholicism subreddit. And if you're a Redditor and you're not on the R-Catholicism subreddit, please go join them. Thanks everyone for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.